Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Don Husam is live yet again. Sorry I was a little bit late. For the people that follow me on Snapchat, they know we've been busy with the painting today. We've been painting the wall, of the studio that we're building, the whole castle we're building in the other room. So there's a whole lot going on. Internet fiber, paint, decorations, designs, a whole lot of stuff, man. So big up to you guys. Make sure you guys are liking, make sure you guys are subscribing on your way in. Every single one of you guys right now, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Gary, I don't know if you know about this or not, but me and Grizz have made up, my brother. So what happened in the past remains in the past. We cannot bring those feelings back. Relax, 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 Gary. Relax, guys, relax. Chill out. So no, any personal insults or anything, mods. Just ban if anyone insults personally. Anyway, joining us on the channel. Maybe some people don't know, innit? Maybe some people don't know, Allah. Joining us on the channel, of course, is, as you guys can see on the thumbnail, the Positivity Olympics champion. He said it himself in the comment section down below yesterday. So I do think that we will probably disagree a lot today, but the Michael Phelps of positivity. There is no bigger guy with more gold medals. Man like Grizz is in the building. How do you, Grizz? Very good.
Alhamdulillah. Look, I'm positive from the start. You used the right picture. Last year, no. Your original picture was me looking like a criminal. You done it on purpose. I look like a criminal. Okay, but whoever
my designer.
I look like an absolute criminal. The last week's one was me angry, it was one of those ones. What's that MMA fighter? The one who says it's over. When he's looking over you and he's saying, "Yeah, wake up, it's over." Habib. But there's a meme, man, that says, when he's looking over someone, he says, "Wake up, it's over." But anyway, someone in the chat will know what I'm talking about. Alhamdulillah, this one, yeah, I'm looking fresh. My beard is dark like yours, and everything is good. The sun is out. Luton is smiling. I'm smiling. You're smiling for the first 4 minutes anyway.
Yes.
for the first 4 minutes. So alhamdulillah, everything is good, man.
Alhamdulillah, always. Alhamdulillah. When you say the sun is over there, I know you guys enjoy the sun. Over here, it's so crazy how people around the world react differently to stuff. Like when I was growing up in the UAE, because rain is so rare in the desert, whenever it used to rain, everyone used to go outside, bathe in the rain, because it's such a special thing. Over here, when it snowed for the first time, everyone went out. Hey, it's snowing! It's crazy.
When did it snow? When did it snow?
It snows in Jordan.
Well, no, every year?
No, not every year. Like once every 2-3 years. Okay. But in the winter, it's really cold. Like there were days where it was colder here than London. Yes.
No way.
Yeah. Over here, we have all 4 seasons: winter, summer, everything.
So a very good friend of mine who actually helps me on my channel, Keith Cross, he got married. So I want to give him a shout out. But guess where he got married? In Jordan. Yeah. In Jordan. Yeah. So alhamdulillah, his wife's Palestinian, but they got married in Jordan. So I want to big up and shout out to Keith.
Congratulations to him.
Congratulations.
I don't recognize that name. I apologize, but congratulations.
No, it's fine. He comes on now and again, but he's he was bigging up Jordan, and he was telling me the weather and everything. So big up.
Yeah, it's quite hot right now, to be honest with you. It is. But it's okay. It's better than the cold, to be fair. I prefer the hot weather more than the cold weather because it's easier to get yourself cooler. Just switch on the AC, wear a t-shirt. But getting cold, just getting warmer is just such a hassle. Like 3 blankets and 2 jackets and shit. Just no one has time for that.
Oh no, I disagree with you.
Why?
Other way around. Come on, man.
You like the winter more?
No. It's easier to get warm than it is to get cold. Like how many clothes?
Yes, you get warm until you have to use the bathroom. Then what?
Come on,
there you are.
Open land in Jordan, man. It's open land in Jordan, man.
No, it's not open land. It's
open bathroom where you want.
No, it's not. Big up to the big up
Bathroom
to
when you
Catherine
want.
says Grizz don't know it, but he has the power to break the internet. Get Zuberi and Husam on the same panel. Who's Zuberi and why is this a thing? Why would this break the internet?
Oh, Zuberi, oh, we'll have fun. Inshallah, we will, man. It's just the start. We will. Don't worry, we will. Thank you,
Yalla,
people.
we have
But we
next
will.
week,
We will.
inshallah, on the
When
Grizz's channel.
we're gonna do Grizz, Hussam, and the Colonel on the same stream is gonna be beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh my god, is that guy who's like even more positive than you?
No, he's crazy. He's
He's me, but on the other side, basically.
on the other side. He wanted Klopp gone. He wanted Klopp gone. So he's funny.
mad.
He's very
He's mad.
funny. He's very good.
Big up to you, Caster. Big up to Nilat Pal says, why is Edwards trying to strip Klopp's legacy by not renewing contracts and selling everyone? I think that's a conspiracy theory a bit too far, but there is a lot for us to unpack and discuss today. So get locked in, guys. Already 350 people in here. We ain't even started yet. Hit the like button, subscribe. Big up to Caster. Big up to you, Nilat Pal, as well for the super chat. Guys, 100 likes, minimum target. Mods, let's keep pushing as well. So, Grizz, since we last spoke on your channel and on mine, ain't nothing changed, my brother. No contract
No.
renewals,
No,
no
no,
sign. What?
no, no.
What
We've,
changed?
we've had players going.
Oh, there you are.
You want you want some action or you don't want any action? What do you want?
No, I want action for me, not for other teams. People are posting the Bobby Clark video like, yo, that's a class announcement from Red Bull Salzburg. Yeah, that's a fantastic announcement. But I want my own announcement. I want my own announcements. So ain't really nothing changed, since then. We haven't really renewed the contract or signed the player. Even Mamardashvili hasn't been announced yet, which kind of worries me now with 7 days to go. I do think he eventually will get through the line, but what are your current thoughts and feelings on the situation?
Current thoughts and feelings on the situation. Husam, ever since I known you, or you've known me and vice versa and whatever, I always say the same thing. I take each window as it comes and you assess at the end of it. And people that know me for a long time know that I'm equally as critical when they don't do something or as when they do something positive. At the moment, there is nothing positive that they've done. So when people say, so loads of your subscribers and followers maybe don't know me, maybe do know me, or maybe they've seen me in a certain light. I'm here to, how do you say, fix all the narratives and agendas. I'm a little bit older than Husam, and I was speaking to him behind the scenes, before we went live, and I said, I haven't at my age got the energy to go mad and wild at them, even though I want to. How can we not be frustrated? How can we not be angry as well? Because the glaring issues are in front of us, namely contract renewals of 3 of our legendary icons going into the last year. Incomings, I'm of the firm believer, I don't know about you, actually, you can give me your opinion in a minute. I don't know about you, but I'm of the opinion we don't need huge influx of players. I'm of the believer that we need 2, 3, maximum 3 players. And in my opinion, we are good enough to compete if we get those 2/3 additions. But the frustrating part is if we don't get those 2, okay, forget 3. 1 week to go, forget 3. 1 week to go, maybe forget 2. But if we don't even get the 2 additions, then the frustration will be that all of this good feeling and the positivity Olympics by the likes of me that has been going on since the preseason, new coach, so far I've been very impressed with him, will be like come the end of the window, will be like a lead balloon. We'll be like, we just needed 1 or 2. Why did you leave us short again? That is my feeling right now, Husam. My honest feeling. If come Friday, is it Friday? The guys, if Friday, nothing has been done in incomings, and we've weakened our squad. I'm not talking about the youngsters per se, but yes, even that, because they were a couple of good youngsters. But for example, let's say we've got rid of Gomez, for example, who's a valuable squad member. If we've weakened our squad and not strengthened, I'm going to be very angry. I'm going to be very frustrated. I'm going to be very despondent. That's all I can do and say at the moment. But inshallah, the beacon of light, the positivity Olympics inside me still says there's 7 days to go. Redeem yourselves, people. Redeem yourselves. People at LFC, I mean, not people. That's how I feel, Husam.
Do you think they will redeem themselves?
No, I don't think it's enough time to redeem. No. What I mean by that? Let me give some context what I mean by that. What's redeem yourself in your eyes is different from my eyes. It's different from how many people you got in the chat. It's different. Everyone's redemption is different. My redemption is, please, at least sign up, announce the signing of Trent. At least the Trent and Virgil. I understand the Salah one. I absolutely understand the Salah one. And people are saying, oh, give Salah what he wants. It's not about that. Salah has to want to stay and want to come to the table. At the moment, he's fine. He doesn't want to come to the table. But Trent and Virgil do want to come to the table and will come to the table. So that's redemption. And then bring in what we need. Glaring. Either centre back, left back, or midfielder. Whichever two of the three positions we can argue and we can debate. You might think left back and centre back. I might think centre midfield and centre back. Do you know what I mean? So two out of the three. Address two of the three glaring situations and address the contracts. I feel as though the contracts will be addressed, and I think we will bring in one player. Is that redeeming in my eyes? Maybe, but I don't think it's redeeming in your eyes. So it depends what redemption we're looking for here.
Mama, is that one you're referring to Mamar Dashvili, or you mean someone besides?
No. Yeah. I'm not that positivity Olympics to bloody count that as a sign.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
No.
So here's the thing for me. Like, I think that left back, center back, DM, and forward line player is, if we were in June, those are the four positions that I'd say we'd need.
Yes.
Now, center back, it depends how bad Kwanzaa's injury is and if Gomez leaves or not. I mean, heading into a season with 4 is fair enough, but heading into a season with 3 is not fair enough. Like, that's
if we enter the season with 3, you will name the forfeit. I will do it. I will shave my beard, my head. I will have FSG out in my profile, in my Twitter. I've said it openly.
He just said it, guys. Yeah,
I've just said it
live and direct on YouTube.
What's your channel called these days? You keep changing the name.
Don Husam, yaar.
Don Husam, Grizz Bomber. If we enter the season with 3 centre backs, Husam names the forfeit, and I will do it. There you go, khalas.
Done. Okay, I'll think about that now. Think about what's the worst thing.
Exactly. All the years now, finally you can nail me.
3 years later, hey, I can get my revenge.
You can nail me.
I agree with you on redemption, though, because look, for me, it's about signing contract is something that can be done anyway, even when the transfer window is closed. However, my logic is, in January, 4 months from now, they can start signing pre-contracts with other clubs. So this is like an issue for me. We cannot have a world in which 4 months from now, Virgil is free to sign with Barcelona in January, and Mo is free to sign with Bayern Munich in January, and Trent is free to sign with Real Madrid in January. That, for me, is what I think is unacceptable and not good enough. Yes. So that is something, of course, that I'm talking about. But when it comes to transfers, look, first 2 months of the season, guys, chill out. The Euros are on. The Copa America is on. Slot is assessing the squad. Okay, no problem. In August, it's going to be the month where we make signings. Slot assesses the squad. He comes and he says, I need a DM. Now, Grizz, so we're having an honest, real conversation. We know for a fact that Arne Slot did not walk into the Richard Hughes office and go like, man, sign me Zubimendi or no one. Let's not, we cannot act like that's the conversation, because that's not the conversation. Like, obviously, he said DM is the position that I'm prioritizing, DM is the position I'm looking at, etc., etc., etc. And for me, forget comparing us to other clubs. I'm not saying be like Real Madrid. I'm not saying be like Man City. I'm not saying be like Chelsea. I'm not saying any of this stuff. I'm saying let's be like we used to be 4 years ago, 3 years ago, when Timo Werner was plan A, Diogo Jota was plan B. Like it's just you said it yourself on the last stream as well on my channel when we spoke about the likes of Jack Butland and Branton Gotza and all this. The issue is my problem is we have this smug approach to the transfer window of which we say I'm either gonna eat a tomahawk steak or I'm gonna starve to death. And that for me is the best analogy describing the situation. When in reality, there's Italian food, there's Chinese food, there's Japanese food. It might be not as good as the steak, but it still is food. It still makes you full. It still makes you satisfied. Let's assume the steak satisfaction level is a 10 out of 10. Maybe the Japanese food satisfaction level is 9 out of 10. Maybe Indian food is 8. Maybe Chinese food is 8, etc. So there's always options out there that can help improve Liverpool Football Club. And we're not being entitled because you haven't asked me this summer once. You haven't heard me this summer say once that I want Mbappe, Chouameni, Camavinga, Musiala. We're not saying these names. We're saying completely regular names that we know that even Tottenham can sign. Like we're talking about the likes of Ederson, Ugarte, Varela, whoever. Like it is what it is for the DM position. So for me, redemption is about correcting your errors in the next week and actually helping the manager out. That's my key thing.
Yeah, helping the manager out is for me. Okay. So if this was no Edwards, no Hughes, if this was Schmatka, Klopp, and all the analysts that haven't left the club, basically the same structure that we had for the last 12 to 18 months,
Mm-hmm.
then I don't know how I'd feel actually. I don't know how I feel. So I don't know why I mentioned that because I don't know how I'd feel. It's very difficult to know how I'd feel after that. But with the current, with the
I can
bringing,
help you with that. With Klopp, we could probably say Klopp is loyal to X, Y, and Z.
yeah,
I
that's what
don't
I'm
want to
thinking.
improve on them, etc. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. So, but that is not the case. We haven't got Klopp anymore. We
Yes.
haven't got Jurgen Klopp anymore. In my humble opinion, and it's just my opinion, I always give an opinion. I don't give a fact ever. And I don't think it's the opinion. I always give a opinion. You can argue with me fucking all you want. You guys know I love arguments if you want to argue. Or you can agree or you can do whatever. In my humble opinion, Klopp covered a lot of deficiencies in the way we were managed in the transfer market or in the ownership structure as a whole. He protected
Mhm.
FSG a lot. That's through the human being that he was. Okay, he's just like that personal character, and of course, his man management skills meant good players turned in heroic performances for 3-4 years. Good
Mhm.
players, nothing special. Henderson, Gini, Fabinho. I don't know if people know about my views on Fabinho. I've never thought he's elite. Controversial, maybe. No problem. That's my
That
opinion.
is controversial,
Yeah.
definitely.
No problem. But these were very good players, good to very good players. But they were heroic for 3-4 years under Jurgen Klopp. Heroic. Robertson, and the like. Gomez. Heroic performances. They haven't got that to fall back on now.
Yes.
Now
Yes.
they have got a new manager in Arnie Slot who has been brave, in my opinion. Husam, Arnie Slot has been the typical Dutch bravado manager, has come in, and inside I was so happy because he straight away said, Endo looks like a lovely person and everything, blah, 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 but he doesn't look right for me. That is huge. Youngsters, talented, no problem. Fine, go and develop or sell them. Brave. He's actually gone and made brave calls in terms of what he's restricted to doing. His
Mhm.
what's the word? Job criteria was to come in because you're a coach now. You're not Jurgen Klopp. We've
Yes.
hired a coach now. You are
Yes.
coming in. We will give you a squad of players. You will coach them. Anybody you don't want, let us know. Any area you want improved, let us know. He's done that. He's done exactly that. He's came in and assessed the squad. He's assessed the players he wants. He does youngsters included in the players he doesn't want. Joe Gomez, I still believe will go because because he wants to go. He knows he's not first
Oh
choice in any
hell.
position. He's not first choice in any
لا
position.
إله إلا الله.
What
يا
happened?
ربي. Now
What
you
happened?
just said Gomez is leaving, and now I'm even more worried. I'm more worried now.
No. But this is where my forfeit and bet is dangerous for me, because if he leaves and we don't bring in anyone, I'm fucked as well. So that's why I
Yeah.
have confidence. But for example, Sepp Vandenberg impressed, but no problem. Youngsters, we can go through all the youngsters. There's too many to name.
Yeah.
All been let go, and all will be let go. Stefan Bajcetic. I told people, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. You're doing too much on Stefan Bajcetic. You call me positivity Olympics. There's some that are worse than me, brother. Honestly, there's worse than me. I was like, guys, Stefan Bajcetic, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Anyway, looks like he's going. I don't think he will have a long-term career at Liverpool. Again, that's my opinion. Some people love him. So he's identified the
Just out of
area.
curiosity, you won't be playing this card, right?
No, man.
You
No,
won't.
no.
You cannot tell me Nat Phillips is the fourth centre back, Husam. You
No, no,
cannot say
no.
this.
No small print. No small print.
خلاص
No,
done.
no exit clause. No release
Okay,
clause.
done. No buyout clause, no
No
exit
buyout,
clause,
no
no
release
nothing.
clause. No,
Done?
khalas.
Fair
Finish.
enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, 3 centre backs, main centre back. You know what we mean, like as in Kwanzaa, Konate, and Virgil. Anyway,
Yeah.
he's identified the weaknesses. He's identified the strengths. Now it's up to Hughes and Cole to deliver, and they have 7 days. They have 7 days to deliver. From what we know, he wants a centre back and a midfielder. The reason why we know that is because he's willing to let Joe Gomez go. That means he needs a centre back. He's willing to let Wataru Endo go. That means he needs a midfielder. He's letting the youngsters go like Bajcetic and Morton and McConnell. That means he doesn't believe that he can fix it internally. Yes, he's given Gravenberch a number 6 role, but that's 6 midfielders only left. That's not enough in 4 competitions.
Yeah.
So this is where I'm at, up to date. I've given you my honest thoughts and appraisal of the situation. He's done his part. Now, the ownership or the recruitment team, Hughes and Co, have to deliver. They have to deliver him a centre back if Gomez goes, and they must deliver him a midfielder if Wataru Endo goes as well. Must. And even if they don't go, they have to.
Yeah,
bring
we
in-
still need it anyway. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And that for me, listen, we agree on the redemption if it's at least those 2 players. My issue is like I felt from the start of the transfer window we probably needed a centre back. Now with Joe Gomez leaving, I'll be a little bit less confident because Konate is injury prone, but we do need to replace him, of course. Like, listen, the issue for me is the following, and I agree with Big Up Total Eclipse what he's saying in the chat. Listen, I'm not gonna blame Arne Slot for this at all. Arne Slot has done his part. I will not even blame him, not 1%. And I'm not gonna change my energy because 2 months ago we all read the article, Grizz, and everyone in the chat read the article. Slot is now the head coach. It's not a managerial job anymore. It's not a you control everything thing anymore. It was you are the head coach and the head coach only. Okay, no problem. The question now becomes, why isn't Richard Hughes in the press conference? Why isn't he the one answering for his crimes, for the stuff that he's done, for his, lack of execution? And for me, this is where we always let ourselves short, man. We always let ourselves short. This has been happening for 3 months in a row. And I refuse to do this whole solutions from within. Because Grizz, we did this 3 years ago. Henderson and Fabinho were the solutions from within. A year ago, Wataru Endo was the solution. I'm not going to do this year with Gravenberch as the solution. God forbid, if Gravenberch gets injured or McAllister gets injured, essentially our midfield turns into a donut hole. Konate and Jota getting injured, at this point, we're so used to it. Me and you both, if we wake up tomorrow, inshallah, happy, safe, and healthy, just reading through the news and we see Jota has got a knock in training, none of us are going to go like, wow, shocking, I didn't expect it. Like, it happens anyway. It's just typical Jota, typical Konate. So I'm not looking at half, and this is the reality for me. I'm not looking at the glass and saying it's half full. I'm not looking at the glass, I'm saying it's half empty. I'm looking at the glass and I'm saying it's 50% water, 50% oxygen. And that's just the reality of the situation we're in. Because Grizz said it as well when he was speaking there. Listen, Slot done what he had to do. He came, he assessed the squad. He told you, I need X, Y, and Z. Let's go get X, Y, and Z so we can keep it stepping, so we can elevate, so we can become better, so we can see the best of Arne Slot.
But this is, Husam, this is why I think FSG are treading a fine line for the
Hmm.
first time in I don't know, 7 years. Okay, this is the first time they are semi-naked.
Hmm.
Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
This is the chance for them to cover themselves fully and don't be shamed. Okay,
Hmm.
or screw up and become naked. And if they become naked, just as much as people like me, you can say, but I don't think I'm a FSG inner. Like you can tell, I'm a FSG. Do what you have to do to make my team good.
Yeah.
That's what I believe in. I don't give a shit about FSG. I want my team to be good. So I believe in FSG. You have to do what you got to do to make my team good, to make my manager have the best chances to play good football and win stuff. So this is the first time in years they have a they are, I think, starting from a semi-naked point of view because of no Jurgen Klopp. This is a
And
fresh
on top of
manager.
that, Chris, there's another thing we must add. Just to add the salt and pepper to your point, this time last season, 150 million on Caicedo, and it still is in the bank. And this summer, we've almost gotten 70 million from sales. So even let's assume for the sake of argument that we are sell to buy. Let's assume that we can only spend what we sell. طب okay, حبيبي, we sold 70 million. Like I'm taking even worst case scenario. Like worst case scenario, I've made 70 million this summer.
I don't think this sell to buy policy, and this is probably a show in itself. There's no club, uh, there's no club apart from PSG, maybe Man City, who's not sell to buy in a
Mhm.
way. That's business, that's trading, that's transfers, that's the market.
No,
You
I'm
sell
saying let's
players.
assume it's 100% true.
Yeah,
Even then, we
yeah.
have 70 million
I
to
know,
play
but
with.
what I mean is I don't think we are. I just think, and there is elements of truth in this. I just think that Edwards is known to be a very arrogant operator. And I don't mean as a character personally. I don't know him. I know people that know him personally, but operator in terms of in the market, when dealing with agents, when dealing with clubs, when dealing with, he has this superiority complex, and that's fine. That's fine because of the reputation that he's got. Real Madrid wanted him, Chelsea wanted him, Man United wanted him. There's a reason why they wanted him, because he's the best in the business. But he's coming back to a footballing landscape that is a little bit changed. We were one of the pioneers. We were one of the pioneers of the data analytical
Yes. Yeah.
research team, right? Method
The
of
problem is
operation.
everyone uses it now. That's
The
the
problem
problem.
is, the problem is, so many other people are on the same wavelength. The problem is, so many of his own team have gone out to different clubs and have spread, the secret, so to speak. You know what I mean when I say secrets. I
Yeah,
don't mean
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like a big secret, but okay. So we have to be ahead of the game. At the moment, we're not showing signs of being ahead of the game. At the moment, we must we must get ahead of the game again.
Yeah, but we're not even level in the game.
We're not
Never
level in the
mind
game at
ahead.
the moment. We're not even level in the game at the moment. So we need to start operating like we were when we originally built the machine that was given to Jurgen Klopp. We need to rebuild that machine. Right. The advantage they have is, like you said, we have money.
Yes.
We had to build our money back then. 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago, we had to build our money back up. Okay, we have money now. We have a foundation. We have a
Yes.
basis of good financial structure. Our sponsorship deals are through the roof. Now we just need to, what's the word? My English isn't good enough. There's a
Use
word.
the money. Spend the money. That's all we
No,
need
no,
to do.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
use
there's
it.
courageous, brave. There's a word that we have to be courageous and brave in the market. Risk averse. We're too risk averse. And we can't be like that,
Yeah, but the
especially
time is gone now, Chris.
especially with a new manager, especially when he's identified quite
Yes.
publicly, that,
Yes, yes.
I want a midfielder, and I'm prepared to let Gomez go. Even though today he backtracked, he lied basically in the press conference today. Uh, but that's fine. I love my manager lying. I don't. He doesn't have to tell the truth. Mr. Slot, I love you. All the great managers lie. Pep lies through his teeth. Ferguson lied through his teeth. Arteta lies through his teeth. He lied when he said, Gomez, blah, 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 blah. I know for a fact, you know, Gomez is talking to people, clubs, and we're letting him talk to clubs. That doesn't give an indication for someone that, oh, no, 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 he's staying. That means if we can get the right deal, he will go. If we don't, then he will stay. But so I think Slot has told them very clearly. I think FSG, for the first time, people that are not fans of FSG will know that I'm admitting it and I'm telling you, for the first time, FSG are under huge scrutiny. That's the word. They're under huge
Scrutiny.
scrutiny. Yes,
Scrutiny.
over the next 1, 2, 3 windows, up to next summer, like this, the next year
Next
is
summer is even
literally
100 times worse.
no. But what I mean is, up to then, depending on the contract renewals, depending on the players and the mood, and on the pitch success, I think it's make or break. Because once the public of Liverpool turn against you, you are in trouble. You are once the match going fans start stomping their feet, then you are in trouble as an ownership. As I said, Klopp didn't let them do that. Klopp was like a shield, holding off the hordes of
Yeah,
people.
I get what
Klopp
you're
was like,
saying.
no, these are my people. These are my bosses. They pay. Leave them. I don't think Slot will do that. This is crucial. Crucial.
And you know what it is as well with everything that you've said. If you notice in everything I'm speaking about, and I said this yesterday, and funny enough, I was speaking to Avi about this yesterday as well. I was like, listen, it's not even in the FSG thing anymore. Like 2 years ago, you guys heard my FSG rants, my FSG, I'm shouting at FSG. I just want my team to get better. I'm FSG out. I don't care whether it's FSG, whether it's Richard Hughes, whether it's Michael Edwards. Wallahi, it's getting to the stage because it's the last week of the transfer window that it's no longer just pointing fingers. I'm saying we failed as an institution. As the institution, Liverpool Football Club, we have failed. Because you cannot get to the stage in which there is 1 week left, and you have not backed or supported the manager whatsoever. And usually, Grizz, actually what we see, and by the way, this is any football club. What we usually see with football clubs, probably over the last, 20 years or 30 years of football, as soon as you get a new manager, specifically new manager, you always back him. And this is not just a Liverpool thing. This is a Liverpool, City, United, whoever it is. Anytime there's a new manager coming in town, that's when probably they actually get the most backing and the most support and the most money to spend. Now, the truth of the matter is, listen, for me, Slot is a downgrade on Klopp. Because Klopp, pound for pound, best manager in the world for me, because of the levels he got out of players, as you said, mediocre players became heroic, etc. I'm not saying Slot is a bad manager. I'm just saying he's not as good as Klopp, which is fair. And that's an objective reality. We can all just say he isn't as good as Klopp. By definition, I cannot take the same exact squad and then use that same exact squad with a weaker manager and expect to have similar or better outcomes just because of magical reasons like this guy staying fit or that guy staying fit or the system or etc. And there's something that I do want to ask you about because you did mention it. Super chatters will come to you guys in a second. Big up to all of you guys. Make like and subscribing. 800 people are locked in. Let's get 300 likes, 400 likes ASAP. Big up to Edward. W's in the chat for him for the big super chat. Guys, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. There's something you brought up that I want to ask you about. You see this whole selling youngster stuff? That's all well and good until we have to play Stockport at home in the third round of the Carabao Cup. And we have to pull up with Mo and McAllister and Allison and Trent because we have no youngsters left as well.
To rely on.
There's no one left to rely. Like even last season, we watched Bobby Clark play away at Nottingham Forest, even in the Premier League. Like he had important, at least semi-important minutes for us. Same with Tyler Morton, same with Jayden Dance here and there. I mean, the FA Cup, we beat Southampton at home. It was Kumas and Dance and these guys that scored. I'm just talking about the situation, even if you're looking at it from the outside looking in. My friends, my colleagues, the people that we work with, you probably have encountered the same exact thing. The ones who support Chelsea, United, Spurs, whoever, even they're asking you like, yo, what's even happening? Like you're just out here selling and buying no one. That's why I told you, it's not even an FSG thing anymore. I'm talking about Liverpool FC, the institution. The institution currently is failing. And I've seen Grizz mad. It was after me and him had our beef. But I've seen Grizz lose his shit. I'll tell you where Grizz lost his shit. Away at Old Trafford, 2-1 loss. That's when Grizz lost his shit 2 years ago. I remember because I spent 2-3 months talking about we need a midfielder and blah 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 blah, and we know what happened. But Grizz lost his shit that game. The problem is we have third game again away at Old Trafford, and on top of that, the transfer window is closed after said game. So there is nothing we can do to fix it. And there's an international break after. So there's 2 weeks worth of hell to live if that doesn't happen. So for me, and you've probably even noticed it with our 3-4 conversations, I haven't even really brought up ownership up because I'm not looking at it from FSG's perspective only. I'm looking at everyone. I'm just saying, bro, we're failing as an institution. That's the issue that I have.
Shall I tell you why it's, and I don't know. I'm just talking. We're just talking. We don't know.
Mhm.
But this is why I'm a bit confused into sort of how we blame this back at FSG's fault, because they are fucking businessmen. That's the first thing we have to understand. They are
Mhm.
not Liverpool supporters. They are not me, you, and the hundreds and hundreds that you've got in the chat, and the thousands that follow Liverpool, millions that follow Liverpool. They are custodians. They own a business, an asset. We are just an asset for them. They know how to make money. They know how to make their asset profitable as possible. They are geniuses at that. They bought us for 300 million. We are now worth 4 billion. Nobody, me, you, or any influencer or YouTuber can tell them about their business. What they've done is hire wrong people, bad people, wrong people, bad people, right people, wrong people, right people, wrong people. And they struck gold with Edwards and Klopp. Now, as I said, they've gone back to their winning philosophy, winning theory, which was Edwards is the brain. He will decide now who head of operations for Liverpool is, and he will decide who the new manager is. And they've left it khalas. When you have too many businesses, you can't expect every customer to phone you. You're not going to answer everyone's phone. You're going to have
Yeah, yeah.
managers answering your phone. Omar, you answer the Manchester branch. You run Habibi, you run the London branch. Blah, blah blah. They have got people now in place, so they are sitting wherever they're sitting. In fact, they don't even watch our games. They don't give a shit. They're just looking at our value. Our value will drop significantly if they've made the wrong decision in hiring Edwards and Hughes and Slot, because this is the people that we have to look at now. Look, and this is not protecting FSG. Can I use your word? Can I use your word?
Go
Bozos.
on.
Yeah.
Bozos.
Yeah. You bozos. This is not FSG defending. I'm saying FSG. FSG got nothing to do with this at this stage now. They've handled their business by hiring the people they think can manage their club on a day-to-day basis. Unfortunately, that's the way life works in every society, in every business, in every walk of life. You don't get to touch the hierarchy. You can only deal with the people that you have see on a daily basis, even though we don't see Edwards, but we've seen Hughes. Now, like you said, we want answers from Hughes, because Hughes
He should be in the press conference, not Slot.
because he sat next to Slot and said what he said. July will be quiet, and August we expect to be
Busy.
activity, or
Yeah,
whatever
busy,
he
yeah.
used the words. Yeah. So that's why. So now it's up to Edwards, Hughes, and Slot to deliver on and off the pitch. So that's why FSG is not an FSG problem. It's like the Liverpool Football Club problem now. And these are the people in charge. So as I said, I think they're in a dangerous territory. They're in shark waters now. They've been swimming along nicely. They know nobody can come in their territory because they got Klopp. No sharks allowed, no jaws, no nothing allowed. Now they're in the jungle, so to speak. Now they are not protected.
Ocean. Open ocean. Everyone can
Now,
see. All the
now,
jaws are around now.
now they will have to be very careful how they tread. And that's why I'm surprised, Habibi. That's why I'm surprised.
Yes, I'm surprised too. Even as an FSG outer, I'm surprised. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what I'm telling you, Chris? Even me, I'm surprised. Like, it's a new manager, bro. New manager is where you usually spend money. This is how I did Positivity Olympics. You know that I put my mustache on the line? I said, guys, if we sign no one, I'll shave my mustache publicly on the stream.
But
Like
you'll be cool.
I told them I was doing streams, and you can check this on my channel titled "Let the Nerds Cook." I was referring to Edwards and Hughes as the nerds that have behind computer screen. Let them cook, let them operate. I was telling people in my chat to be patient. Me, you know, Husam telling people to be. Are you aware of how mad that is? Even I
Mad,
was
mad.
like, yo, but it makes no sense
It's mad.
because
It's
there's
mad,
no
and I
fact.
agree with you. And so, for example, you are coming it from a total FSG shouter and a screamer, and I'm coming from a total calma, relax. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
Let's just do it. So both angles are bemused. Both perspectives are bemused. So what else can we do? You can carry on shouting and screaming. I can carry on saying, ha, 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 ha. But we're both losing because our team is being not given the best opportunity to rival. You know, man, I don't want to finish behind Arsenal. I will go mad. My life
we
will be
will,
hell.
we will though.
But,
You'll
but, but you get
understand.
my point. So I don't
Yeah.
want to. My life will be hell if Manchester United catch. Even if Manchester United are 5 points within us, I can't take it. Never mind overtake it. Even if they're within 5 points, I won't be able to handle it. Like, why are you close again?
Yeah.
So what can we do? What can we do? We have to just sit back and watch it and use our platforms to the best of our ability. And as I said, if we don't, I will use my platform to make as much noise as I can. And I've said that to you on your channel, Don Hussam TV. I'm telling you now, if we don't address any of those topics that we've discussed, if we go into the centre back situation with three centre backs, sorry, in the season, I am FSG hashtag FSG out on my name, on my channel, on every post I post. It will be like my good friend of 7, 8 years, John Corbally read.
Pick up Corbin. Listen,
Corbally
you know
Grizz.
what it
It
is?
will be
The
Corbally Grizz.
Imagine we're so it's so disappointing that both sides have just come together. And you know, this is the thing as well. Like Total Clips just said it in the chat as well. He's like, Hussam was laid back. I was telling people, Chris, wallahi, I was telling them 2 months ago, guys, calm down. They said we'll be busy in August and blah, blah. Wallahi, I was telling them this. Bro, I was here. Like me telling people, be calm. Like this has went full circle now. It's went full circle to where Hussam telling people to be calm. But because and you said it perfectly. The problem is it's just nonsensical. If it's something that made sense, if it's something that has logical explanation, be like, okay, you bring in a new manager, sell all these youngsters, not sign a single contract and not sign a single player. Like what?
I know. But
And
this is the thing. But this is the thing. There is no look. I usually try to play Mr. Smart guy and Mr. Rational guy, and I usually have a logical explanation. And yeah, to some people it makes sense. To some people think, oh, fuck off. Yeah. But even this time, I'm
what
gonna sit
logic? There is
silent.
none.
I'm gonna sit quietly on my streams like this. I'm just gonna sit there quietly because there is no explanation. You know, and even and I have the pleasure of speaking to a few journalists, uh, and they are all the same wavelength. So you know, before we had the journalists that were always said to be FSG payroll, or are they speaking on the behalf of FSG? They're bemused. I guarantee you, people. I guarantee you, people. I don't, of course, I can't name the journalists, but I guarantee you, people. Even the Liverpool journalists are bemused. Like,
Yeah.
what is this? So, what more do you want? YouTubers, ex-players, pundits, journalists, commentators. What else is there to say and do?
Ex-manager, Rafa Benitez. Shut up.
Hmm? So this is, but as I said, that's why I am intrigued in the last 7 days. Intrigued, scared, nervous, anxious, excited, all of the emotions this week. Habibi, it's going to be mad. Let's see.
They have to, but they have to save face this week
They
because
have
this season
to.
will be really long. Because here's the thing: even if we're up here compared to like Chelsea, United, Spurs, or whoever, if they start closing the gap slowly, as you said, suddenly And by the way, there's something that people's not talking about. And here's the thing. I'm loving this version of Grizz because this like proactive Grizz, you know, like I'm going, oh, I'm just saying, listen,
No, but
they
see,
can't
but this is
fuck
what
this
I
up.
need to defend. But I need to defend myself.
Yes, tell me.
Please,
Yes,
please.
go
I have
ahead.
to defend myself, please,
Go
because I'm
ahead.
in the sharks. When I'm on your channel, I'm swimming with the sharks. I'm swimming with them. So it's only fair.
My
Okay.
community does bite, to be honest, so I
I,
hear
I
it.
but you know me, I can bite back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As hard as hard as they want, I can bite back. But I don't like biting. It's not my cup of tea. I'm too old now. My teeth are getting weaker and weaker. But I this version, I don't
Comes
think I'm
out when
different.
necessary.
No, Sam. I'm not different from that old version. It was just we were in a different moment. I would always be patient. Now, that doesn't mean I was right or wrong. I can be wrong, but I was just patient and I was honest. And I'm still patient and I'm still honest. I'm giving my honest appraisal. The last window, everyone, for example, last summer we bought 4 midfielders and everyone was happy. I wasn't. Wallahi, ask the people that follow me on my channel if there's anyone, people back me up in the chat or my tweets and everything. I said, I'm not happy. Of course, we brought in 4, but it was needs. We were forced to bring in 4 as opposed
Yeah.
to being proactive. We were reactive.
Yes.
Fabinho,
Yes.
Henderson going,
That's the issue. Yes.
Naby going, Milner going. We were
Ox,
reactive.
we let go of 7 last summer.
That's my point. And I wasn't even happy with the signings. Endo, I knew. I'd done videos on the morning that we signed Endo. The following morning, I remember I had to do a live show with 90 minutes, and I don't know, and it went viral. And like where I said, I think it's a panic buy. I don't think
Yeah.
it's a good everyone. And now,
And by the way, that's probably
of
still true to the second. It was a panic buy.
course it was. And I said, you know, some people are excited, experienced, international, whatever. I tried to put a positive spin on it because I support anyone who wears a Liverpool shirt. I support them, man. Fuck's sake. I spend my hard-earned money to go and watch these bastards play. When they play shit, when they play good, when they play ugly, when they play beautiful. I support them. But I don't have to rate them. I don't have to rate every single Liverpool player.
Yeah,
But
of
I have
course.
to
No,
support.
that is true. Fact. Yeah, you don't have to.
But I support when they wear the shirt. So look, I'm being honest. This is my honest appraisal, man. I have, as I said to you, there is nothing left that they can use in terms of any mitigating circumstance. That's the best way of saying it. You know, in every court case, hopefully none of you have seen court cases, whatever. I've seen a couple in my time, so that's why I know. So when they say give you a punishment and they say any mitigating circumstances, no. This time there's no mitigating circumstances for
Yeah,
FSG.
there isn't.
That's the best way of doing it.
And as well, that's why I went back all the way to last summer. The 115 million dropped on Caicedo is still there. It's not like we've spent it automatically disappeared. And this is the thing that I was trying to explain to Avi as well yesterday. I was like, listen, Avi, forget FSG, forget Hughes, forget all this. Let's just we're failing as a
What was
football
this on a
club.
show, on a stream? I missed it, or
No.
private?
I just he was talking to him. Listen. I was watching Born and Red yesterday. He was pissing me off because he was talking about winning the league, being
Oh, in the
delusional.
chat.
Yeah. So
Oh, it
I
was on a
messaged
show.
him. No, I messaged him on WhatsApp. I was like, listen, well, I have the audacity to talk about winning leagues or Champions Leagues when we haven't renewed a contract or signed a single player. Well, I have some shame. And then he sent me a 10-minute voice note. You know, Avi, he likes to talk a lot. So he sent a 10-minute voice note. I played it on 2x. It still took 5 minutes.
You have to. You have to. You
I
can't.
played
You
on
can't.
2x.
You
Then
have
I
to play.
responded to him. And here's the thing. People still think like, yo, I'm going back to the old Husam of like FSG out, FSG out, FSG out, FSG out. By the way, people in the chat know that I actually haven't been really titling videos or speaking FSG right now because I want my football club to be better. I just want the 11 on the football pitch to be better. I'm beyond caring like, oh my God, is it FSG's fault or Hughes' fault? You know, I said something to Javi yesterday. I'm like, listen, I'm going to raise the middle finger to all 3 of them. Like, I don't care. Because at this point, it's just an ultimate failure, you know, an ultimate failure at the biggest proportion. And that for me is what I have an issue with, you know. So
100%. 100%.
yeah,
There's no sugarcoating it.
there isn't.
There is
isn't.
nothing. There is nothing we can say that can make anyone feel positive in the actions of the management recruitment team if nothing is done. There is nothing, honestly.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm with
the only mitigating circumstances possibly is that they can say, guys, is the previous regime's fault. Everyone left this whole shithole mess to us, and we had too much to do. No, I'm just saying that's the only possible, but even that will fall on deaf ears. Even that will fall on deaf ears.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I'm with you there. Let me just read a couple of these super chats
Yeah.
before we wrap up the stream. Big up to all of you guys. Let's get the likes up, you guys, Habibis. Let's get the likes up right now. Almost at 300 likes. 900 people are watching us right now. 300 likes ASAP. Big up to everyone for their love as well. Let me just read a couple of these. Big up to everyone for their support. Big up to my guy Ed, who says, Husam, don't forget the Ray ban. Listen, the Ray ban is still on. Don't worry. The 50 piece has still been counted. One day this week, I'm going to do a stream, inshallah, and we're going to ban Ray. Maybe this time for longer, like a month or something. So,
is this that brother Rayhan?
Yes.
Yeah. Rayhan in the chat. You are still blocked.
You haven't blocked?
Yeah, all my platforms, my channel, my Twitter, my Instagram. I know he's a lovely guy, but he took so much shit, man. I had to block him. He just, I know he's a lovely guy. Flawless tells me.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. That's why we're setting up a ban Ray fund.
Flawless tells me he's a lovely guy, and I know he's innocent, but sometimes it just, I don't mind a troll. Oh, Grizz is a fraud. Grizz doesn't know nothing. No problem. But when you do it every day and every stream and every show, I just say,
guys, shall I play the Ray clip to Grizz? I don't think you've ever seen this.
No.
You've never seen it?
Which one?
There is many. Wallahi, there is many. Wallahi, there is many clips of Ray. You've not seen. This is actually
okay.
Okay, let me show you Ray. You get me without talking to a woman on live on stream. This clip has been played everywhere on YouTube last year.
By the way, can I just say the two girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them.
Allahu Akbar. I've seen this. I've never understood it, but now I get the context and everything.
Have you seen Ray thoughts on McAllister?
In the chat, you want him sold. Is that the case? Did you say?
Nah, I just said send him back to Brighton as a joke, innit?
Oh, okay. Yeah, fast. Go on.
But like Cali Swiss is the Argentinian Harry Winks, like
Jesus.
I know.
Brighton, Argentinian Harry Winks.
Yeah, I had to close my ears. Yeah, I had to close my ears.
Yeah, sorry for that.
But see, now you know why I've blocked.
No, Ray is just public.
It's not personal, Ray. I don't know you as a person, so I don't know. But from people's references, you are a very nice guy, okay? But you talk absolute shit, and your opinions stink, and you trolled me every single day. That's why I blocked you. Nothing else.
Yeah, his opinions do stink 100%.
Yeah, nothing else. You have nothing to offer me in terms of having even a chat about football, and this has proved it. Like your opinions, I respect everyone's.
Imagine calling McAllister Argentinian Harry.
No, but check this. I respect everyone's opinions except yours.
Hey, hold that, Ray. Hey, Loki, that's better than ban Ray, Fadra there. Grizz, put yourself in Slot's place and tell me, how can you motivate yourself in your new job?
No, that's not a problem. He won't have a problem in the first year. First 2-3 windows, he's not going to be concerned with in terms of transfers and players. He knows he's got a very good set of players. He knows he's got some world-class talent there as well. At the same time, world-class players and potential world-class players as well. So he knows he's got a good squad. There's no problem with motivation for the first few windows. Yes, if this cycle continues, then of course he will find it and he will struggle to be motivated.
Bro, did you see Arsenal signing Nico Williams? No, I didn't see that, Mafio. But
they're
if
not.
they are,
they're not.
But if they are, then it's long season.
Yeah, they're not.
You, Mafio. Big up to Edward Joseph says, Namaste, chaps. Money is not the issue. I have a feeling the transfer department is still trying to synergize DA. Who's DA? I have no idea who he is. With slot ball. All data seems, I think, he means data analysis. All data seems to be on the gegenpress. Spot on, Grizz. Need to be tenacious in the transfer market. Keep up the great work, gents. Listen, I'm with you, and I'm not saying stuff like,
I tell you why he's got a very good point. Husam. And I don't want to start making excuses near the end of the show because I must go now, right? But he makes a good point, Husam, and big up this super chat because he's right. All targets, all potential scouting, all our database will be geared towards Klopp and his coaching style and his methodology. Because it came out of the blue, we've had to scrap all of that and bring in our own databases, which does take time. I agree, but that's why I'm saying I said at the start of the window, again, people that listen to my bullshit, watch my bullshit, read my bullshit will know I said I don't expect. Everyone was saying, new transfer committee, watch us make a statement. We're going to bring in 5, take out 6. I said no.
And Klopp's loyalty was the issue.
We're going to bring in 1 or 2. And that's what I'm still saying. We're going to bring in 1 or 2, but let's see.
Let me just wrap up these super chats and we have to go. We'll just read them out and then we'll get out of here. The narrative I have seen circulate is that FSG have nothing to do with the transfer, so they shouldn't be blamed on our transfer window. Absolute BS. Listen, it could be in terms of budget, it could be in terms of not wanting to pay the 51 million up front for Zubimendi. There are many reasons. I'm just interested in my team being better, and unfortunately, everyone's failing right now. If Kvaratskhelia comes, I'll forgive everything. Kvara is better than Gordon. Do you think anything is true about this Kvaratskhelia stuff?
No, we looked at him about a few months ago. I think Kvara, if there's any stories coming out, it's trying to entice Gordon or solidify Gordon. Gordon will be the next attacker. People, don't worry about that.
Liverpool is a business. Win top 4 while spending the least. We have spent even less than Spurs, by the way, over the last 4 or 5 years, which is actually insanity. Imagine Grizz FSG out villain arc. Absolute scenes is what Vic says. Hey.
We are ready.
Hey, I'm ready. I'm ready, Vikram. If that happens,
we will do a joint stream.
We will do a
no. We will do a joint stream on my channel. We will do a joint stream.
Cannot wait.
But please don't look forward to this. But we can't look forward to this.
No, I'm not looking forward to it at all.
Because that means exactly. Don't look forward to this.
100%. I'm not looking forward to it.
Please don't look forward to it.
Out of Arsenal, City, and us, we needed the most work done, and we've actually done nothing. It's just complete negligence. That's why Grizz said the ultimate statement. It makes no sense. This is it. It comes to the point where we're just talking pure logic, and it makes no sense. 100% agree with you, Mito. And they were better than us, and they got better in this transfer window. It makes sense if FSG is planning to sell the club. Maybe if they do buy the Boston Celtics, they do sell Liverpool. I mean, it came out 2 years ago from Ornstein that it's a possibility they sell us. But
they 100% ventured into the market. 100%. When Ornstein speaks, you listen, and I said it at the time as well. But the amount of money they're asking is insane. So it's like selling. I'm selling my mobile phone, used mobile phone, but I want brand new price for it.
Yeah, not
used
gonna
price
happen.
for it. I want a brand new. So it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's just not gonna happen. Final super chat of the day. Big up to Ed who says, Grizz, you are the man for that. The reason why he said that is this guy is the ultimate Ryan hater. Ultimate. He's like, it's worse than whatever me and you.
No, I don't hate him though. You know.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's worse than what we even think of him. Like Ray, he just has shit opinions and stuff. Ed is hatred. Like this guy cannot stand it. So so Ed is just like, Grizz, you're the man for that. Respect everyone's opinions except Ray. I love
except
that.
Ray. Yeah, anyway. That's the one that you need to spread now.
Yeah,
you need
100%.
you need to spread that, make that clip. I respect everyone's opinion except Ray's.
Big up to Ed, Mito, XY Baked, Mo, Edward. Big up to Mafio, Nilotpal, and Caster for the super chats. Big up to Grizz as well. This has been one hell of a stream. Football Carnage is in the title, guys. Go subscribe to Grizz's channel. Thank you for coming on, Grizz. Make sure you guys are liking, make sure you guys are subscribing. You'll see me as well this week, inshallah, on Grizz's channel. And then, as he said, we're doing alternative weeks and stuff like that. So, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Love you all, and we'll see you guys tomorrow, inshallah. Peace.